Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So on the one hand, I don't know if those last two opponents were the strongest. I mean, theoretically it should have been giving me the weakest opponents it could find, because I was on the ropes and didn't have any wins. Or, hardly had any wins. That said, the stuff this deck was pulling off seemed pretty awesome, so I would hope that it could accomplish more, but obviously it does depend what I run into. In this case, I'm running into a Shaman, and Shamans, I mean, it's the arena, so you don't know what they actually got, but they potentially have ridiculous tools. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the Rhino because he's expensive, and, oh man, I wish I had this deadly shot, but I need more fast stuff. Stuff to keep me alive until hopefully I could Animal Companion Houndmaster, right? But I can't Animal Companion Houndmaster unless the Animal Companion survives long enough for the Houndmaster to come out afterwards. And there's always the boar. I could potentially save it and try. Oh, I got the deadly shot back. Didn't really help things much, but next turn I can coin out the Animal Companion. Then I won't be able to coin out the Houndmaster or the Yeti, though. I don't know, but because he's not one of the do one damage for free classes, I am just going to play the boar. It's worth a shot, right? Even that is, it's hard to decide what to do with that, because I could save him and turn the Houndmaster into a 5-mana play, right? And end up with a 3/3 taunt charge boar. So Taunt Totem will stop my attack a little bit, but not that big a deal. I shouldn't have shot. I probably should have coined out the Animal Companion. Oops. Well, we know what we're definitely doing now. We're definitely going to be coining out one of the 4-cost guys, so that then I can play another 4-cost guy the turn after. He got the 1/1 totem. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't. Because that... Okay, well, I guess I'm going to buff this thing. Yeah. Its attack is wasted this turn, but it does give me a 3/3 taunt. I don't know, maybe he'll Earth Shock it. It's such a tempting target for Earth Shock, and it's not a bad move. It's not like I have other good stuff to dispel. But lightning bolting him, not the taunt guy. Interesting. That's okay though. So here's the problem. He's not spending cards, like, hardly at all. But on the other hand, he's not putting anything out, and I'm putting out some strong stuff, actually. Because next turn I can Fen Creeper, or I can Animal Companion and shoot him, or I can Explosive Shot if he put out something good. So, this looks like a good position. How is he going to totally mess up my position? Really? The Mad Bomber. Okay, that was a sort of a targeted Mad Bomber, but I would much rather he hit that way than killing this thing. Interesting. So it would be really excessive to blow that up like that. Fen Creeper, the problem is he has control, so he can still just kill that. I could kill it with the Yeti, but then I'm worried about... Is he taking the damage? You know what, I'm going to kill it with the Yeti anyway, even though it means that my forces are more vulnerable to stuff. I can do that, and I can play the Tiger. Should I kill a healing totem? No, I'm going to beat him down. Probably dumb. You do have to keep the totems under control, but I need to make some progress with the forces that I have. So he could put out a Flame Tongue and kill this guy with the totem, but it wouldn't be that big a deal. Okay, now we're going to kill the totem, because I can just deadly shot that punk. And I still have a Hunter's Mark for if I need that, so that's pretty good. Oh, let's see what guy I get here. Okay. So, I have a pretty good army. Any AoE would kill a good chunk of it here. But I should still have strong stuff left afterwards. Ah, more power, even more powerful than the other guy. That's okay though because I have the Hunter's Mark. There we go. He had strong stuff. I just got all the right removal. I actually got most of the removal in my deck. Wow. That was a fast-ass game. But yeah, I just had all the right I had the two things in my deck that let me kill an enemy of any size. And I had, like, just a good solid army of just start dropping those 4s and 5s as they come along. And he was being very efficient with his totems, but he didn't quite have the right stuff to capitalize on them. He didn't have, like, he wasn't using a flame tongue to kill my stuff with the healing totem, or even if he did, he would have been playing a flame, like, that at the time when it would have worked out, he would have been playing it instead of the ogre or the elemental, which would have been kind of crazy. This is a pretty decent combo if I keep that. The kill command and the eagle horn bow is probably going too far, so let's try and get something else in place of that. Croc, good. I have the coin. He has a secret. Awesome. We're going to save our coin, because I'm going to want to put out a 4-cost thing on the 3rd and 4th turn. I can't see any situation where I wouldn't be wanting to do that. So we're going to croc it up. Yeah. The hard choice is going to be whether to play the mechanic or the Yeti. The Yeti is much more survivable, but if he doesn't consecrate... See, now this is going to die to noble sacrifice. I could play this and me get hit with the noble sacrifice instead, but I'm better off using that to kill this thing, right? Coining this out doesn't seem like any good though. He can fight it off too easily. I like the idea of having this and then being able to, and then having enough targets left for this guy, but I could coin him out and waste him on this just to survive the thing, but it seems pretty dumb, so we're not going to do that. No, I think I'm just going to coin out the Yeti, and I'll lose this. It's fine. Get down! Never saw that coming. That's the thing about secrets, though. A lot of them, your opponent can see it coming, and under the right circumstances, there's nothing they can do. Ouch. Not on my watch. Okay, that sucks. Until the bubble, I was okay with it. That really sucked, though. Now he's got another secret, which could be the res one. Ugh. God damn it. I wonder. I'm not as happy with this situation right now. That stupid bubble screwed me over. Ugh, this guy's so good. Reporting for duty. If he has the resurrection secret, that's not a great guy to have out. I could copy that, but then I'd get killed by the 1-1. Okay, so if he didn't have the 1-1, I would be in a much better position right now, interestingly enough. I could use this just to kill his 1/1, and it will get rid of the secret either way, whether it's a noble sacrifice or the res. Because of course, if this guy gets rezzed, he's going to get his death rattle guy, and then he'll have a new one which still has the death rattle. So I don't want to kill this first if it's on my turn. On his turn, if it dies first, it's fine. So yeah, just the Rhino. I'll lose the Rhino sooner or later, but it can kill this guy or the Noble Sacrifice, no problem, and then if he wants to trade that for it, that's okay. I think that's what we're going to do. It's not the reduced to 1 health secret. Oh right, the Avenge. The new, really strong secret. And I'm going to have to copy that guy. Although, if he just kills this and makes a 1/1, then my copying him won't be very useful. Ooh. This is getting ugly. Wow. What am I going to do? If I play this, I could take 8 damage to kill that thing. You'd still have a 2/1. That only leaves 3 mana, though. I can't do anything really useful with that 3 mana other than play cannon fodder for this guy. Although once he takes damage, I can explosive shot him the turn after. So maybe that's really it. Well, this is lame, but I think any other play is just going to get me in a bigger hole. We're going to kill that. And we're going to play this guy. Now, he could kill this with that, or he could kill it with this in order to grow it, which would be a mistake in this case. But does he know that? I don't know. Yeah. That's not too big. Yeah, it's a hard choice. Alright. It was a hard choice. I don't know what I'd do. I'd be sitting there in his situation worrying, trying to decide whether or not, and whatever I did, I would probably say, it's probably stupid, but bam. So in this case, I don't think that was the correct move. But that's very hindsighty and not fair. How is he supposed to know? He still took out half my health, and we have the same number of cards, more or less. And it's his turn. I actually have one more card, because whoever's turn it is has an extra card. But that's not too pleasant. Reporting for duty. That's pretty annoying. Like, if I put her out and give her taunt, then take both those guys to get rid of her. I don't know what I'm gaining from that, though. I think I'm going to do this. And I can still play her. And he can decide how he wants to deal with that. He'd probably want to keep a snake in reserve to kill this, but then what if something happens to the snake? Blessing of Wisdom on the snake. That's annoying. But unless he does something to get rid of her, I'm just going to kill the snake, right?
One shot.
Okay. That'll do it. She is a good hoser for bubbles.
The light protects me.
Okay. The obvious thing to do is get rid of that goddamn snake. I should have copied him first. That was kind of dumb. I'm pretty sure I can, like, you can still target your own stealth minions, so I should have been able to target and copy them while I was stealth. But I got so excited about how otherwise that was working out pretty well.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Behold, not so great. Right. So we know what's happening next turn with this, but I don't know. Explosive trap? That kind of conflicts with this guy. We're going to do it anyway, though, because it'll work out in the end, I think. Should I just trade him for that? Or do the damage? It's going to take a lot of his forces to kill through all my stuff. But if I kill that, they're only 1/1s, and he's only a 4/3. I think he doesn't have any cards. I'm going to try and do the damage and hope that it takes just as much of his forces to get through it. Although he has way better control, or it's like his forces will work out much more to his advantage when it's on his turn and he controls when to use this guy. Uh-oh. He's got to consecrate. That's no good. He's still at 7, though. Okay, that'll cover him pretty well. I appear to have made an error. He only had 1 card. Like, I was not really expecting him to have a consecrate there. Reducing him would be nice. It would make it less obvious there's an explosive trap. But I've got to reduce this guy to reduce the damage that's incoming, because he won't die otherwise.
Job's done.
At this point, I'm just hoping to stall him out and shoot him with my Hunter power. But I don't know if I can manage that. If he's targeting me directly, I probably can't. God damn it, that is the worst card he could have drawn, because he does damage to me and gets another card. It's not the worst card he could have drawn, but it's really bad for a common paladin card. He had to know I had an explosive trap. It won't take much for him to kill me before I can get through, though. What card is that he's not playing? Oh, that's not going to do enough damage. I can hit this guy for 2, but that doesn't actually help me. Do I do it anyway, or save for spread? I don't think it matters. I think hitting this for an extra 2 increases the chances I can get through, because it's taunt. I'm going to have to go through it anyway. So he has to kill me this turn. He only has 2 damage on the field, but I only have 4 more hit points than that. Whoa. I don't know if going for the extra damage with the Tigers there was a bad move or not. I think it was a rational move, but so was killing the Stormwind jerk. But it worked out. It got me up to 5 wins, so we'll see how much more I can scrape by next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.